It's Monday morning, and it's the last week that I'm in this house. Tomorrow I get the keys for the new place, and then this weekend coming, I do the big move and get everything from this place to that place. Someone made a comment yesterday about the fact that I must be looking forward to moving into my own home and, doing the move process now and then. Sort of the intention behind the comment was I'm doing the move process now and then never again. This particular house is not intended to be the family home. So I don't see myself being in this house for more than 5 or 10 years. And I think to some people that idea is a strange one because you're always moving into your best home, and therefore you should always be moving into the home that you will be in potentially forever. If you have to move, or if you decide to move later, that's fine, but you shouldn't go into it expecting to move down the road. But because Townsville was a big change for us, and it is still a big change for us, and it's a difficult change for me in particular, I'm not still 100% sure that I want to stay here for the rest of my life. Now what we could do is take the savings from that house that we saw in Adelaide and sit it in the bank, but that's a pretty poor investment in terms of the return that you're going to make. So a much better option is to put it into a house. Now you might argue, well, a house is pretty risky, especially somewhere like Townsville, where there's supposed to be a pretty shaky housing market. But there is so much talk around at the moment about the housing market turning with recent developments around Townsville. There's a new mine opening up in the north, there's a new stadium being built in Townsville, so there's so much positive talk that my goal with this house was only to invest my capital for the next 5 to 10 years, take the risk and hope that it's good, the housing market's going to turn around. So then in 5 or 10 years, when we have a better idea of whether we want to stay in Townsville or we want to move off, hopefully the house will have gained enough value that we can sell and take the money and do what we want with it. So moving into this house, while I'm going to put my heart and soul into it, it's very much an exercise in economics. So the shop is, I would say, mostly packed up because basically everything's in boxes. They never really came out of boxes, and all the tools are in boxes. All I have is like tins, that circular saw, a couple of bits and pieces, some of the stuff in drawers. So what I really need to do is go and get another one of these tubs or something similar, or maybe some boxes, and get that in, because other than that, it's pretty much all ready to go. I can't do much more until the truck is here. And that's kind of been one of the benefits of the way this shop is operated. For example, all my tools always live in their boxes. The stuff doesn't go on a wall yet because I haven't had that opportunity. So things like the drill press are going to be a bit tricky because I'm not going to dismantle that to put it into the box, because there's no need to, it's just too much of a hassle. But everything else, like the miter saw, the thickness planer, those can all go back in their original boxes. The tools are in their boxes. I've got my toolbox over there. So there's just not really that much to pack up.